Hello folks, and welcome here to Divine Fine Motors, and congratulations on finding this. Look what I found the other day. Glory be to God. This is super nice and you will absolutely love it. I love old trucks. I especially love the long bed old trucks. Folks, this is one of the nicest 1970 Chevrolet, the CTS now, C10, with a big 400 or the 40, actually it's a 4200 V8 big block motor, 402, and it is absolutely amazing. I just got it a few days ago. I got to drive it about 2.5 hours. I drove it about 130 miles. It runs absolutely amazing. This might be one of the nicest, all original, unmolested 1970 long bed V8 big block motors STS trucks out there. I mean, this thing is just amazing. It has brand new tires. It's got an automatic transmission. It has the power steering, the power brakes. This thing's even got tilt steering wheel. The horn works, all the signals, the windshield wipers. It has factory air conditioner, Frigidaire factory air conditioner on this thing. When I got it, I took it over to a very good friend of mine. He is a classic car mechanic. He does a lot of classic cars for the Mecum auctions. He does a lot of maintains people's collections. He said, "Jack, this is one of the nicest original Chevy trucks I have seen in over 35 years. He said, "I wouldn't do nothing to it." I asked him if I should. He said, "I wouldn't even clean it." And to tell you the truth, I got to clean around on some of the hubcaps and stuff on it, and I just thought, you know, he's right. I'm going to just leave it just like it is. Folks, this is a Southern-owned truck. It has hardly any, it's as solid as can be. This is the original bed. The tailgate, look at this, opens and closes like it did when it was supposed to new. But look at it. It's like this all over it. Underneath it, look. There's all the original trim on it, and it is amazing. The paint looks and shines fantastic. I don't know how long ago it has been done, but it really still looks phenomenal. It's got the nice spare tire in it. It's got your sliding rear glass in it. It's got the cargo cab light in it. And again, it's the STS trim. It's the big V8 400, or actually it's a 402, and folks, it is amazing. Original wheels, original hubcaps, just super nice. Now I want to tell you something. Listen to me now. I came down the Interstate 4 from Orlando back over here to Tampa, Clearwater, St. Pete area. That's where we're from. And this truck, I got it to 75, 80, 70 mile an hour on the interstate. I'm telling you, and the reason I drove it so fast, normally I won't take a 47-year-old vehicle and take off down the interstate with it, but the guy told me, he said, "Jack, this thing runs fantastic." It just was amazing how nice it ran down the road. It is as smooth as silk. It's got brand spanking new tires on it all the way around. It's got the original toolbox built in back here in the bed. It's got another toolbox that was mounted here years and years ago, very professionally done. Now I'm telling you, it's just in amazing condition. Now, before I take it off, I could take this to a dealer auction. I am an independent Florida dealer. I have been in the car business, folks, going on, praise God, 27 years. I started my own dealership about 7 years ago. I just got tired of all this nonsense, and you have to go through when you buy a car to car dealerships. Normally, I don't get this type of vehicle, although I do look for rare old trucks. They are becoming so valuable. It's just so cool to find one in this unmolested condition. Folks, I wouldn't do nothing to this truck. It doesn't need nothing. It runs and drives and handles absolutely fantastic. And this is all original stuff on here. It's got dual exhaust. It's got the big hydraulic transmission that works fantastic. Like I say, the windshield wipers works, the horn works, the air conditioning works, for heaven's sakes. It's just amazing. And it is solid everywhere you look at it. Now I'm telling you now, there's the big factory plate on it. It is just amazing. All the dashboard, all the gauges, and it has the nice rare vacuum gauge too. But this thing, it runs and idles. I'm going to go ahead and fire it up for you. This truck starts as easy as a fuel injected truck. It is absolutely runs fantastic. Let me go over here a little bit before I start it up. It's actually 46-year-old now. It's a 1970 Chevy STS, factory 402. It says rebuilt here. My mechanic says he saw where they put valve cover gaskets in it and stuff like that. But listen, this truck is as smooth as silk. It's only showing 2,753 miles. Of course, that's probably 102,753. But anyway, this thing is amazing. You can see by the pedals how nice. It hasn't been used that much, and it is just immaculate. But hardly, those are all the original pedals on this thing. All your door handles and stuff are original. I mean, super nice. It's got the nice interior trim in here. It's got the cargo lamp, like I said, the sliding rear window. It's got air conditioning. Can you see? I've got pictures. Look how nice all that stuff is. I didn't even want to clean it in here. I really didn't. I didn't wipe anything hardly down at all. I just left it like it is. It's got the owner's manual, the 1970 original owner's manual. Okay, all the keys to the toolbox and all that stuff. And it even has your, look at that, the light in the glove compartment works. But I've got your sticker. That sticker's right there from the factory. It shows you all your things, correct color and stuff on this truck. But folks, let me tell you something now. You've got yourself something pretty amazing here. But you just will not believe how nice it runs and rides. It just drives absolutely amazing. Like I say, the air conditioning still works. It starts up just that nice. Now I want you to see this thing's got a tachometer in it. But I want to show you how smooth it runs. Can you see that tack? You can hear it. This thing it sounds great. It's not too loud. Doesn't puff a bit of smoke. The oil is clean as a pin. But I'm telling you, my mechanic said, Jack, I cannot believe how nice this truck drives. I said, buddy, you don't have to tell me. I drove it all the way back from Orlando. Look at that. The light in the radio still works. The radio works. It also has a FM converter in it. The speaker works great. Like I say, the windshield wipers, the lights all work, light up in here, the signal lights work, the horn works. It's just crazy. I want to keep this thing so bad. But here it is, guys. Again, I cannot tell you how smooth and how nice running this truck is. All the gauges, all the lights in there work great. The only thing I didn't see moving is the temperature gauge. I don't know if it's just unplugged or whatever, but again now, I drove this thing up 120 miles on the Interstate 4 at 70, 75, 80 mile an hour, and it ran absolutely like new. This thing just purrs. Okay, now the last one of these I had was a 1972 3/4 ton. I sold that truck for almost $20,000. It had about 120,000 miles on it. It was not this nice, but it was a 3/4 ton camper special. It didn't have a big block motor in it. This one's got a big block motor. It's the 1/2 ton. And folks, this thing is super nice. I'm not going to ask you to pay $20,000 for it, although I will tell you one thing. This truck is worth $20,000. I mean, who can put a price on them? I tell you what, the Mecum auction's going on right now. Just hop on Mecum and watch and see what these trucks are going if you can find one. You won't find another one like this. But again, folks, I'm very, very excited to present it to you. It's just absolutely an amazing, amazing truck. All the floorboards are fantastic. The seat is great. Like I said, there's just no issues on this thing whatsoever. You will love, love, love it. And there's so many possibilities with it. I mean, this is something that you can take and restore if you want it, because, I mean, you could take this truck back to just perfection. It's that solid. Everything underneath it, I got you tons of pictures underneath, as solid as a rock. The frame, all that stuff, no rust, no corrosion. It just looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to go ahead and open this toolbox and let you see in here. This thing is cool. I didn't know they even made such a thing in 1970. But there you go. I mean, look how solid. Look at that. Look at the ends of it. Nice big toolbox in there. How about that? Good job, Chevrolet. Let me shut that. Got to lock it to get the key out. But there it is, folks. You won't find another one like it, I don't think. I've been in the car business 27 years. I haven't seen one. I had a super nice Ford F100 too. I'm a Chevy guy. I just tell you like it is. I love Chevrolets. I always have. My grandfather brought me up on Chevrolets. Man, he had some cool old carryalls and stuff. But listen, you don't get an opportunity to get one like this. And like I said, it is ready to go. It needs nothing. Let me show you this underneath here. Look at all that's original. I think they might probably put a bumper on it. But he just couldn't. He said, Jack, I cannot believe. Hold on here. Let me raise this hood. Oh, that thing's heavy. He said, Jack, I couldn't believe it. He said, man, when you open it up, everything's original. It's a big old nice big block motor. He said, it looks like maybe it's got a new alternator on it. But he said, looks like somebody put valve cover gaskets. It's supposed to have a rebuild engine, and folks, it runs like it's a brand new motor. So I don't know about all of that stuff, but I'm on here to tell you now, it's super, super nice. I started cleaning this aluminum grill now. I thought, you know, I'm not going to clean it. I'm not going to do nothing to it. It's just like you see it. It's just an amazing, amazing truck. He said you got a little leak right here on your power steering thing, but nothing major. It said it didn't even drip any fluids. I have driven it today about 25, 26 miles. You can see underneath of it as solid as a rock. There's no rust, no corrosion. You can see my driveway, folks. I'm telling you, it's the real deal. Again, brand new tires. Brakes are good. I had him to check it out and go through it. He adjusted the linkage on it, on the shifting thing. He said that was a little loose. There it is. There you go. There's a good example. Usually all that stuff's rusted. All these things are just rusted on these old trucks, or replaced, or bondoed up, or this or that and other. Not this baby. This is the real. This is the real deal, and it's so cool. I love, love, love this truck just like it is. Okay, so I got on enough. I've got you 100 pictures, guys and girls. Listen, buy this truck. Buy this truck for yourself. Treat yourself to something. I'm going to keep it. Listen, I am a very, very fair person, okay? I had to pay good money for it because it's a great truck. It's an unmolested, all original Southern truck. You just can't find them. And in this kind of shape. All this stuff is usually painted, or they've got bed covers over this, that, or the other. I mean, this thing is solid as a rock from front to back, top to bottom. It's just amazing. Look at all that. That's all the original trim on this thing. Plus, it's got this CST trim. It's just super, super nice. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a chance to buy it at the low reserve. I'm going to put a reserve on this thing probably under 15. I'm going to put a buy it now of about $16,999 on it. But listen, let me tell you something. You're going to get something very, very special here. They just don't make these anymore, and this thing is awesome. I got so many thumbs up today driving it back from over at my shop in Tarpon Springs. But folks, it is really a super, super amazing truck. So once you give me a call, I'll let you buy it at the reserve price. We'll get our paperwork out to you. You can fly in. I'll pick you up at the airport in this thing, and you can drive this thing back to Oregon if you want to. It's that nice. Or I can help you arranged to have it shipped. But God bless you. Thank you so much. I look forward to doing business with you. This is my home, matter of fact. I do all my pictures and my movies right here. I've been in the business for 26 years. I want to thank all you people out there who have blessed us over 7 years now. And Divine Fine Motors, I go out there and I pray and I believe and I hope for the nicest, coolest cars, and we've been blessing you all for 7 years, and you have been a blessing to us going on 7 years now, and thank you each and every one of you. God love you, we love you, and I look forward to doing some business with you. Congratulations on finding this truck, guys. You're gonna love it. Bye-bye.